Thank you so much for staying here. Time now to talk sports, and it's quite a controversial one this morning. The former Manchester City captain, Company, is being bashed by some for saying that his best defender of all time is Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk. What is the big problem with that? I mean, this is a guy who is being honored for what he's done at Manchester City. Yeah. He addresses a conference and he's asked a question. He's a defender himself.
Best defender in the Premier League.
In the Premier League of all time. And he says Van Dijk is. What's the big deal?
I would want to understand the situation. Sometimes you want to understand the psychological state that I mean by that. He was very excited because that was a press conference ahead of his testimonial. So everything was great. It was good. It was good to see Vincent Kompany live at the Manchester City parade when I was back there in Manchester. So maybe he was overly excited and in the moment just said that. He'd probably be thinking about it again. Was I sure? Because the Premier League has been graced with too many good defenders. And well, I like the hype around Virgil van Dijk, but Virgil van Dijk is Virgil van Dijk because he's playing alongside the likes of Matip and Dejan Lovren, Alexander
I disagree.
Arnold,
I totally disagree. I'm sorry. I know you're the man with the facts,
yeah, but I'm going to mention some of the defenders. I don't know if you saw the match of Vidic. Did you see Vidic?
No.
Did you see Vidic?
No.
Manchester United?
No.
Did you see Sol Campbell? Did you see Ledley King?
No.
Did you see Chelsea John Terry?
No. Oh yeah, John Terry, I did.
So you saw a lot. I mean, the list is endless, and the point is that how many
I don't even know why this should be a debate.
On Twitter,
I know, but I'm just saying
nobody agrees with Vincent Kompany.
But it is a personal question.
Yes,
it's like asking a man who is the most beautiful woman in the world, and he says, "My wife."
But do you know what?
Wait, I'm making a point here, and he says, "My wife," and you want to argue with him.
No, I'm just worried. I'm worried about Vincent Kompany because I think he's a better defender than Virgil van Dijk.
Well,
and he has shown that.
Whoever says that about themselves, he definitely has to mention someone else's name.
And the problem is that there's a Virgil van Dijk hype, I think, that is succeeding and going into madness already. It's good Liverpool had a good season, and I still don't credit Virgil van Dijk alone for the kind of season Liverpool had because Sadio Mane scored goals.
But who credits one?
But already it looks like this.
But George,
such a whole.
But George, for the first time we may be.
Sami Kuffour was a better defender than Virgil van Dijk. I don't think you read the levels of Sami Kuffour when he was at Bayern Munich, and they are great defenders. So Virgil van Dijk, you could say.
But you see, you're already capping Virgil's career. Sami Kuffour has ended his football career.
That's why
Van Dijk is still playing.
You see that? That is why Vincent Kompany is even wrong.
No, I don't think you should.
I don't think you should
say he's. I don't think you should say he's wrong.
Defender. He's
it's
so young.
His opinion.
Okay, well, I was just thinking that maybe Virgil van Dijk will call Vincent Kompany, or probably has called him and says, "Guy, why do you do this? You put me, up for so much criticism."
Give him a break. If Kompany thinks that Van Dijk is the best defender of all time, that's his opinion. And guys, give him a break. That's his opinion.
Think about it. There are defenders who have done well and have won the Premier League. Virgil van Dijk hasn't won the Premier League yet.
So
it's very.
Is it all about the Premier League? We are talking at this point. They didn't say who is the best defender in the best team. No, they said who is the best defender.
He says best defender in the entire Premier League.
Yes, and I'm saying that.
So you are calling all the guys back.
George.
Even Jamie Carragher look at you and say, my friend. When I was Mike Gleason said, look, even when I had to play a centre back, Virgil van Dijk, are you sure? So it's fine. It's fine that
I think you're really underrating. I think you may disagree with Kompany, but I think at this point you're really underrating Van Dijk's
unfortunately, I think
capabilities.
I think that they're way better defenders. And we can look all around us and all of that.
It's all about opinions, isn't it?
And he will go. I'm sure he will go on and win. The
opinions they say like opinions they say yeah, and everybody's got one. So let's allow Kompany. So let's allow Kompany to give his opinion there.
Oh, the good thing about it is that Liverpool need to sort out I don't know whether it's a fracas or disharmony between Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. They need to do that quickly because they've got a game against Newcastle at the weekend.
But I thought we were told that was just probably an emotional show, and there really may not be that tension.
Can I put it this way? If Sadio Mane was worried because the team had scored 3 at the moment and they needed to score 4, trying to challenge Manchester City. Excellent, I love that. But if Sadio Mane was worried because he felt he could score goals and make a better case of a good player he is in terms of the tally at the end of the season, then they've got a problem. But Jurgen Klopp says everything should be fine. So imagine now the Premier League cameras are trained on these guys.
And they will.
The game against Newcastle, when Mohamed Salah touches the ball, we are like, okay, where's Sadio Mane? Is he going to pass or not? Yeah, some of the pressure that you get on.
But you know what? I was actually yesterday. Let me just chip this in because we're talking about tension between footballers. I was watching a video of Ronaldo's silly moments, and I was looking at how he was playing with even some of the players at Juve. That sometimes I feel that the pressure of the people creates these tensions because the people are saying, "Oh, it's Salah." No, someone says it's Mane. Someone says it's Salah, and so. In effect, the supporters sometimes create tension for these players who otherwise would have been best pals on the field.
Yeah, that's why you're professionals. So I look at it. Mohamed Salah took that ball and placed it on his weaker foot and shot. That wasn't good enough.
Has he scored with his weaker foot on many occasions?
Oh, just one or two.
And football is a game of chance.
Generally, Salah has a stronger foot, so left. So if he puts the ball on the right and shoots, went to somebody free, Sadio Mane can react. But I thought Sadio Mane also overreacted.
Yeah.
I thought in the Champions League we saw Sadio Mane, especially against Bayern Munich. He was missing a lot of chances. He wasn't passing. So just try to keep the balance and cool heads already.
And please, the pressure of the people,
and you look at that.
It's very tricky sometimes. Yeah, it's very tricky.
There's a lot of pressure
in football, in everything,
champions.
Trust me.
They've got work to do because the Champions League is starting next week. And we're coming away with great stuff. We'll be announcing all of that tomorrow. But of course, Champions League, Liverpool are defending champions, and they're up against Napoli in the first start. So they will hope that things will work out.
That's a lovely photo,
picture.
Isn't
So
it?
they should get
they should keep the bond together. For you know, it's the enemy's strategy to just break the camp. Of course, but they're enemies. Once you go competition, so they're trying to break the Salah. Because maybe that's the only way.
I like it.
Maybe that's the only way Chelsea can win.
You come to life when we're discussing sports. I love it when you agree that Virgil van Dijk is not the
No, I don't
Premier
agree.
League's
Thank you very much. And that's how we end this edition of News Desk. And it's been an exciting one. If you missed any part of the show, do well to go onto my Joy Online. We upload all our programs and episodes there.